I love it. Okay, let's kick it off, shall we? And Kimberly, given this is your first meeting with us, how about we let you start? Have you got anything you want to share with us, or you want to ask, or anything? And if you're too shy, that's all right. We can just skip on to somebody else until you become a bit braver. But if you've got anything you want to ask or anything you want to share, now's the time.
Right. Let me see if I have any things comes up.
Yeah. What brings you here? There you go. I'll help you a little.
Cool. Thanks. Um, I want to recognize, no, yeah, well, I wanted to stay in this present moment at all time. But sometimes the thought kick in and I'll be dragged out. And I'm practicing on that for staying um right now, this moment. And and to
Let me
see if
go on.
yeah,
Sorry. Go on. Go on.
and to see if it can like I can, stay in this permanently, like
Okay. All right. So when are you not here in this permanently? When are you not in this permanently?
no, I'm always one boy.
Okay. So the statement, I want to stay in this permanently, is a kind of weird statement, isn't
It
it?
is.
Yeah. So is there perhaps another way you could express yourself other than that way? Because when I reflected back at you, it's a bit silly, really, isn't it? That would be like me saying, well, try not being in the present moment. What are you going to do? You know what I mean? So what else is going on there? What's actually happening? Is it really about trying to be in the present moment for as long as you possibly can? Is it really about that? Because we just clarified you can't not but be in the present moment always. So it's only an idea or a belief that, oh, yes, but I need to practice being in the present moment. True? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's not actually the issue. What do you think it might be? What's the one thing you'd like to change?
The circumstances of where I live in.
Circumstance of where you live.
Yeah.
Yeah, you live right here, right now, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So what's wrong with that if you don't think about it?
Um, it's just
Someone, is that someone? Hang on.
yeah.
Yeah, there we go. I got it. Sorry about that.
Mm.
Come on, you can do this. We're doing this together, all right? I'm not tackling you. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Let's just look at this together and see what we can discover, see what gets highlighted, yeah?
yeah,
All right. So we just discovered that, a thought said, "Oh, I'd like to be able to stay here in this present moment more often." Okay? You heard that come out of there, right?
yeah.
From yourself, yeah?
Yes.
You heard that come out. So okay, so we challenged that. That's a bit silly, really, isn't it? Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's see what else we can find. What's the real problem?
But I'm not satisfied.
Okay. And what says that?
Says the mind.
Right. Are you that?
No,
Are you the mind?
no.
Okay. So when the mind says, "Well, I'm not satisfied," that's a bit silly too, isn't it? Because it's got nothing to do with you, right?
Yes.
Because you're not that, yeah?
No.
Okay. So there's two. What else can we find? What else have we got there? Okay. Um, how do you feel? Just presently. How do you feel?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Mm.
Can you feel your bum on the seat?
Oh, yes.
Okay, well, there's some sort of feeling going on.
Yeah.
What did you think I meant when I said, "How do you feel?" Or "What do you
I
feel?"
I thought was emotionally or something.
Interesting. So the mind straight away went to that.
Yeah.
Emotional. Yeah. Yeah. So you can feel your bum on the seat. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Feel your feet on the ground. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. If you did that, you'd be able to feel your hand on your face. Yeah. If you did that.
Yeah. If I did that, yes.
Yeah. Yeah. How's all that feel?
Life, sensations.
Yeah. Is it okay? Is it not okay?
It's okay, yes.
Okay. So other than that, other than the physical sensations that are being experienced, yeah, what else are you feeling?
That um I'm also aware of my body's movement and the sensations.
Yeah. And what's wrong with that?
Nothing wrong with that.
Good. What else are you feeling?
That my inhalation and exhalation.
Yeah. So all of that, like every time you blink, there's a sensation that's experienced. Yeah.
Mm.
When you speak, there's a sensation that's experienced. Every time a breath is drawn in and exhaled out. Yeah. What's wrong with all that?
Nothing wrong with it.
Oh, okay. So, what feelings don't you like?
Like,
Yeah,
um,
sitting here right now. Okay. Let's not go into the future or the past. Right here.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, at the moment, there's no feelings that or anything that I don't want or I don't like.
Good. Okay. Do you want for anything?
No.
Okay. So, what's the problem? What are you doing here? What are you doing here? Now the mind will step in and it'll go crazy hearing me say that. It will. So let me ask you again. Whatever you do, don't take offense to these questions. Whatever you do, don't do that, yeah? Because we're just exploring, all right? All
Yep.
right.
Yeah.
Okay. So why are you here?
There's a mind saying, I don't know.
Good. But
Yeah. And there's a part of me saying like, oh, do you know you wanted to like there's an expectation of um like awake or different, like there's no object or subject will be different.
okay, so let's come back again to what's wrong with right here, right now.
Nothing wrong with it.
So can you see the contradiction? Yeah. In your direct actual experience, sitting here right now, all is fine, right? Good. But then when you go into the story of the mind, that's got a different narrative going on, hasn't it? Yeah?
Yeah.
And it good. And it's that you want to change. It's not
Yes.
it's not really actually just this. It's not this that you want to change. This is fine. We just checked all that out. We just had a look. Just this is totally fine. So, what's this crapping on about? So you got mind saying one thing, yeah, and then you've got direct evidence, absolute direct evidence. All is fine right here, totally fine. And then there's a mind going, oh yeah, but shit, if you only knew what I've been experiencing. It makes up all sorts of crap. It does. Yeah. Every time you come back, if you just keep coming back to the direct experience, just the direct here, just this, yeah, you never find anything wrong. What does that tell you? If that's true, what does that tell you?
If what? The thought is true, which one is true?
That just this
Oh, okay, okay.
is totally okay, yeah.
Yeah.
But then you got this going, right? You got your direct evidence, just this, yeah, and then this going, okay. What is this telling you? What are you seeing? What are you understanding with those two things that are happening? There's just this, and there's this.
That these thoughts or whatever it is, this
Yeah,
one trying to drag me out of my present, trying to
good. That's one way of looking at it. Yeah, you could say that. But then I would say to you, yeah, who is it trying to drag out of the present? Yeah,
oh who?
who is it trying to drag out of the present? Who?
Me,
What's that?
the ego.
What's that?
The ideas
The
of
I. Yeah, but you're speaking of something that's going to be dragged out of the present like it's an entity.
oh
Are you not? Yeah. Let me ask you, is Kimberly, Kimberly's me, is that an entity? Is that alive? Does that experience presence and beingness and consciousness and awareness? Good,
no.
good. So when the mind says, yeah, it's trying to drag me out of the present, what do you think of that thought?
The paradox.
Yeah. You know, is there an entity that is alive and conscious and aware called called Kimberly, called Valerie, sorry, Valerie, called Kimberly? Now, do you know that for a fact? Or is this just something that you've learnt and you're saying yes to? Do you know it for a fact? See, try and, yeah. If there was no Kimberly there, right? Who has arrived here today?
The the being, this being, and yeah, the body and this, I don't know what I call it, but yeah.
It's okay. Okay. Why?
Mm. It's calling me,
It's calling me.
calling the true nature.
So, so there's just this. We could call it consciousness. We could call it awareness. We could call it beingness. Yeah. We could call it aliveness. Yeah. It's just this. You know. Now, what's just this saying or thinking about anything?
No, this being doesn't think of anything.
And yet there's thinking happening.
Yes.
Yeah. Can you stop the thoughts? Can you stop the thoughts?
No,
Good. Why not?
because it just pop up by itself.
Good. And you're aware of that? Good. Who are the thoughts about?
Mm. Just, yeah. Uh,
Who are the thoughts about?
uh, everything or
They're taken personally, are they not?
yes,
Good. Who are the thoughts about?
Kimberly,
Good. Good. What's Kimberly?
a name,
What else?
a label.
What else?
Kimberly, what is it? A character.
Good. Yeah. Tell me about the character. It was born such and such a year, born in such and such a culture, had such and such a parents, went to a certain school, did certain jobs perhaps, who knows? That's the character, right? Yeah?
Yeah,
Good. Good. Yeah. So, who are the thoughts about?
the character.
Good. What's the character?
It's just a lot of identification and layers of
Yeah, but what's the,
stories.
yeah, what is the character? What's the character? Who are the thoughts about? You're doing good
Kimberly.
you're doing good by the way. It's all right, yeah. Okay, so the thoughts are about Kimberly, yeah?
Yeah.
Good. Who's Kimberly?
This character.
Good. What's the character made up of?
Lots of stories and
And
identifications.
good. And what? And you're so close. Could you have a story or identification without thoughts?
No.
Good. What's Kimberly?
A thought.
Good. Or thoughts? Yeah?
Yeah.
Good. Who are the thoughts about? Who are the thoughts about?
Kimberly?
Good. What's Kimberly?
The thought.
Good. Who are the thoughts about? Come on, you're on it.
Nothing.
Thoughts.
Yeah.
What's Kimberly? Thought. Got it? Good.
Yeah.
Who are the thoughts about? Thoughts.
Thought.
Now, grab a hold of the reality of that. The mind is about the mind. The thoughts are about thoughts. But ordinarily, we would say the thoughts are about me. Yeah? But what does this presence, this being, this consciousness, this awareness, what's it saying about anything? What's it saying about anything? Nothing. It's just purely witnessing the thoughts. It doesn't say anything about the thoughts. It's the thoughts that are saying things about thoughts. See that. See that. Yeah? And then there's this pure witnessing of that. And this pure witnessing says nada, nothing, zero. Now, this pure witnessing, you've been calling Kimberly all your life. And it's not Kimberly. Kimberly is a thought. Kimberly is simply a pattern of thoughts. So this presence, this beingness that's being called Kimberly is not Kimberly. So this presence isn't Kimberly experiencing presence, because that would be Kimberly's a thought pattern. Yeah, we could remove that thought pattern with amnesia, no problem, easy. Boom, I snap my fingers and you have instant amnesia. You don't know where you were born, don't know what your name is, don't know who your parents were, don't know what school you went to, don't know what jobs you've ever had. You don't know, you don't know, you don't know. It's all gone, right? Now who's sitting here? The presence and the consciousness would still be here, right? Yeah. Would it be Kimberly now sitting here, experiencing the presence and the conscious? No, you've got no clue who you are. None. So the idea it's Kimberly sitting here, experiencing presence and beingness and consciousness and awareness is false. It's not true. Then the question becomes, well, holy shit, what's this? holy shit, what's this?